Hello guys, this is Kaushik Kumar from SRIRAM LAW ACADEMY, and in this video I'm going to be talking to you about why it is extremely important for you to spend a lot of time on building up your base or developing your fundamental skills, so to speak. Now, essentially CLAT has become a test of your skills and has never been a test of your knowledge, so to say. So it's become more about how well you're able to hone these skills over the period of time, over this say year or two, however long you spend while preparing for CLAT, and how you can get it to the level of what the test makers are expecting you to have. So it's become more of a test of how good you're able to develop these skills, especially these skills of reading skills, critical reasoning skills, analytical skills, decision-making skills, and mathematical skills. So all of these skills, it's a test of how well you're able to develop it over the period of time, and we get it to the level that they're expecting you to be. So the stronger your foundation and the stronger your fundamentals are, so the lesser you have to depend actually on luck to do well in the exam. So because especially with something like reading skills, if you take it, it's one of the most important things that you need to have to be able to perform well in CLAT, because CLAT has mainly become a passage-based exam where you have passages based on which you have questions. So your ability to read the passage well enough with correct grammar, understanding the vocabulary and understanding the structure of the passage and what's exactly written inside it, the better you will be able to answer these questions. So these fundamental skills that you have of being able to read, analyze, critically evaluate, and reasoning skills, all of these skills are going to play a huge role in you being able to answer well and do well in CLAT. Now, but the biggest problem is that students tend to ignore the fundamentals and tend to ignore the basic skill development as such to do well in CLAT. They start focusing on the more difficult, the more complex, and the more theoretical bits that they need to do well on, because these are the things these students don't know anything about before. So they're very excited to learn all of these things, because of which they kind of lose focus on the fundamentals, which is what I don't want you to do, because these fundamentals are going to be the game changer in how well you're going to be doing in CLAT. So these fundamentals are such are going to bail you out, even if there's a very, very complex or a difficult passage which is thrown at you. These fundamentals, these basic ability to read well enough, understand what's given in the passage, use developing your vocabulary and your English skills in general and your language skills, all of that is going to help you do very, very well in CLAT. So that is going to be the foundation on which you build upon the rest of the things that you study over the course of the year. So what you need to focus on is making sure that this foundation is really, really strong, because otherwise the rest of it is just going to fall apart like a house of cards, right? So just keep an eye out for the fact that you're spending enough time every single day. And the thing is, these skills are to be developed over the period of time regularly with a lot of discipline and a lot of effort. So you need to be able to do this every single day at the very least to be able to improve on these skills over the course of time, because it's not something which can be done overnight. It's not something which can be done within a few days, because skill development is not something that you can just learn overnight. It's something which you do with a lot of practice and practice and practice, and over time you see a lot of results improving. So you won't get results immediately by working on your fundamentals and by working on your skill development, but these are things which will show you results at the end of the period of preparation. And for that, you need to start right now and make sure that you do it every single day to be able to constantly keep up that level that CLAT is expecting you to have. So keep in mind all of this, because these fundamentals are very often ignored by a lot of students, and that's most of the reason why a lot of people don't do well in CLAT. So try to improve on these skills every single day, because these are going to be the bedrock on which your CLAT performance is going to be based upon. So keep all of this in mind. Go ahead, log on to your LMS and try to work smart to beat the competition. Keep in mind all the tactics and the plans that I've just spoken about. I'll see you guys in the classes. With that, this is me, Kaushik, signing off.